complex LO's drafting processes. This makes me wonder how most teams came to the conclusion that Zeri, Lulu, and Lucian Nami is the standard, because it's like it's almost never going to lose you a game, right? And that's what people care about. Like, people are trying to come up with easy fixes. They want to make the process as easy as possible, because the worst thing that happens is you go on stage and then you end up with a comp that like doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever, where you can't actually counter the enemy team's identities and you're just running your face into, yeah, you're running your head into the wall. So a lot of teams draft in ways where they don't assume much risk, because when you it's just like anything, right? When you assume less draft risk, that means that you're not going to like ever, you're probably not going to win draft super hard, but you probably won't lose draft super hard either. Whereas a team like G2 will really play to like win draft super hard, and as a result, if they f it up, they'll end up with some of the drafts like the ones they had versus Mad Lions, where they just end up with a complete draft because they made a couple like key wrong decisions later on because they had so many different factors to balance at the end. You get so lost in the sauce that you're like, okay, we have like Talia, which is something that we're flexing to 2 potential lanes. We have Karma, something that we're also flexing to maybe like 3 different lanes. You're probably flexing at support, mid, and top. And you're trying to figure this all out. And you're like, oh, like enemy team has like a couple like melee champs. Oh, maybe we could go Swain here. Swain is good versus melee champs. Oh, let's get like Kindred into some of the like Sejuani matchup. We really like this jungle matchup, so I think we can get a free Kindred game because there's not much to pressure Merlin. And you end up having all these different things that look good in isolated portions of the draft, but like when you put the whole draft together, it's just complete dog. You have 5 ranged champions, you have 0 frontline, you get outranged. Like sometimes you just end up with complete dog terrible drafts, because this is what can happen when you're balancing so many factors and you only have 40 seconds to pick a champion. So